Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, DL Paranormal. Today I'm going to be discussing a bit of history about the Milbank prison in SW1 that was first opened in 1816 and closed in 1890. Now, where my brother used to work, Howick Place, was the exact location where the Milbank prison was. So my brother worked in this building on certain shifts, and one night I decided to go and visit my brother to just stay with him until the shift finished in the morning. So I went to this location with my brother, and apparently he said to me when he was there that the stairs you see, which are the cast iron stairs as soon as you go in, that go up to level 1, 2 and 3, are the original stairs of the old Milbank prison. I found this fascinating because they were cast iron, going up to one level and then going up to another level and so forth. But the most surprising thing I found out was that basically my brother took me into the basement. Now, the basement in this building is still the old Victorian Milbank prison cellars. When I went down to this basement with my brother, it still has the old brick arches as you walk through a very tiny, narrow way, arches all the way through. And basically, this was where the prisoners probably were held. Now, on the night in question, I basically decided to bring my recorder with me because I was into the paranormal. So what I done was basically, I went into the cellar with my brother, he showed me around for a little bit, and I left the recorder in the basement. And basically the recorder was left there until the morning when he finished the shift and I went down to collect it. The following night my brother was at my flat having a coffee and a chat, and we decided to play this recording back. I think you know what's coming next. Basically we listened to the recording in the basement, in the old Victorian basement, and lo and behold there was footsteps, loud as day, that walked straight past the recorder, right from one end of the hallway to the other, and tapped on something very lightly. Now, throughout this recording, there was also footsteps of a woman. You could hear heels going past the recorder as if a human being was walking past. That's how loud it was. So, that being said, that was just a little brief history of Howick Place that used to be known as Milbank Prison. Now, Milbank Prison was opened in 1816. The first female prisoners were transported to the Milbank Prison in 1829. And basically, sorry, not 1829, 1816, the first female prisoners were transported there. And in 1817, male prisoners were transported there and held there until they were transported to Australia. Now, the funny thing is, prior to me going to my brother's workplace, a couple of months before that, I went to a pub with a friend of mine called Erica, called the Morphet Arms pub in SW1. Now, as you enter this pub, the first thing you will notice is a screen in the corner of the room, of the pub, per se, next to the bar. Now, on this screen, you will see a basement, arches, old brick arches, about 6 of them. So, it was on record constantly to see, because apparently there are spirits in this cellar in the Morphet Arms pubs. So we was privileged enough by the pub manager to be taken down to the arches and walk past the 6 cellars. Now, during the night, I asked the pub manager a bit of history about the cellars in the Morphet Arms. The cellars in the Morphet Arms were linked to the Milbank prison via an underground tunnel. But the pub was basically used by the prison guards in 1816 as a relaxing place to have a drink and relax after their shift. But the basement, the 6 arches in the basement, were actual cells where prisoners were also held to be transported to the Milbank prison, and then from the Milbank prison to Australia. So the Morphet Arms pub cellars and the Milbank prison are connected. They're not next to each other. They're exactly in the same area. They're not exactly next to each other, but they're very close. So the Morphet Arms pub had links to the Milbank prison via the sellers on the TV screen. That was an unexpected shock for me, to be quite honest. So yeah, that was just a bit of history about the places I go. And apparently, if you want to go to the Morphet Arms pub, it's in SW1, London. It's reputed to be very haunted. So if you want to take a trip there, basically, please do. As it is a very nice pub, very friendly staff. And yeah, so that was just a bit of history about the places that I've been. The next video will be uploaded and I will be discussing other locations that I've been. So thank you very, very much everyone for watching my channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also the bell notification to be notified of further videos. Thank you for watching DL Paranormal.